Hello and welcome to the Movie Change Up podcast or playthrough, I guess this series is. As always, I'm your host, Joe Fricke, along with our player, Tristan Mayer. If you haven't seen our first playthrough, I have finished this game. I have played this game. I am the Jedi Master to Tristan's Padawan, who has played this game a little bit before, but never actually finished it. He only played maybe the first two planets, and now he's set out to finish this full game. And we, if you haven't seen what we've done before, we finished on the first planet. We did a speed run through of. Actually, we finished the first two planets, at least story mode wise. We're gonna go back. We're gonna open up all the chests, find all the items, find all the plants. And we just did a speed run on Dathomir to get the double-bladed lightsaber, and now we are headed off to Kashyyyk. And I believe that is where we are, Tristan.
Yeah, I'm excited. We're hitting, I think at this point, we're already at new material for me.
Yeah,
so
we've done Bogano and what's the other?
Zepho, we did Zepho.
Yeah, Bogano and Zepho we finished, and now we are headed out. Did a speed run on Dathomir to get the double-bladed lightsaber, and now we are headed off to Kashyyyk. So, okay, yeah, you haven't seen anything beyond this point.
Kashyyyk.
Home
There it is.
planet of the Wookiee.
En route to Kashyyyk.
I'm excited for it. Kashyyyk, I think, is a really potentially interesting location for this game. Like setting-wise, it could be like really lush and different than these, especially Mustafar.
Dathomir.
Dathomir. That's this like really dark, kind of just like stark landscape.
Sounds like you're not too sure everything is going to work out.
I'm not. That's why adaptation is important. Whether it's a course of action or an idea, we all have to be ready to change.
I like that all of these
Sit down. We're here.
games and books have these little tiny digs at people who aren't ready for like new Star Wars. They're like, yeah, we all gotta be ready for change.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure based on recent leaks that the Kenobi show is going to be more controversial than The Last Jedi.
I'm really looking forward to it.
Transmit Imperial signals. Hey, Grease. Yeah. Keep your power signature.
Controversy gets me,
Like breakfast.
especially in Star Wars. Nothing fun like a Star Wars fandom controversy.
Basically, half the audience of Kenobi wants one thing, half the audience wants another, and I don't think they're going to blend well, I guess.
I don't see anything.
When you're at that point, as a studio, I say you just go all in on one audience, you know, and I think that's what this choice you gotta just pick an audience. I think when you try and please everyone, you please no one, you know? You
Yeah,
just
pretty
end up
much.
giving everyone kind of half of what they want, and no one really walks out satisfied.
Yeah, pretty much. I think they're going full on into the general audience fun action adventure and not the introspective sitting in a hut meditating for 6 hours that some people apparently want for some terrible reason.
Like, I would love my A24 Obi-Wan Kenobi series where he's just having visions of his grief manifesting through some kind of, you know, physical object.
And I would rather watch my parents have sex, so.
Oh, that was a close one, kid. Aren't you supposed to be watching the monitors?
Sorry, I wasn't watching the monitors. I was talking Obi-Wan.
God damn it, Tristan. Pay attention.
Tarfa could be with them.
Alpha could be anywhere. Like deep in the ground, like we're going to be if we get caught up in that battle down there.
We don't have any other options.
Down there. Didn't realize we had aliens from Pittsburgh.
So what's your plan?
This guy needs to be a Mandalorian. He's built for Mandalorian.
Yeah.
I'll just jack one.
Get a load of the kid. He thinks we're back in the Clone Wars.
Captain, get us near those walkers.
Wait, what?
Listen, those walkers
Ben,
got transport. So once you get inside, be
Binging
careful.
Clone Wars recently.
No grief.
And,
Yeah, how's that going for you? How far are you now?
They just Fives just died basically after figuring out about the chip in their head.
What a moment.
Basically, just finished the first arc of season 6.
Ready for a swim, BD?
That's when you really get to the good stuff, man. Those last couple of seasons there are just like so good. I've always experimented with my Clone Wars rewatches. I've never rewatched the entirety of. Well, I did it once leading up to Rise of Skywalker, but when I rewatch Clone Wars, I try to be like, okay, what's gonna be like the watch order this time? I'm gonna watch all the Ahsoka episodes. Am I gonna watch all of the
Like,
Force
I
episodes?
say watch chronological and be a man about it. Don't skip the crappy droid arcs.
Oh God,
Yeah, that's how I think that's the way to go, is watching chronological order.
that's a lot of watching though, Joe.
Yeah, but imagine watching that plus every single movie, every single short, every single canon short, every single canon movie, and
Oh, there you go.
every episode of Bad Batch, Rebels, and Resistance as well.
Yeah, I'll try the leg.
Imagine trying to grab an ATST's leg, or an AT-AT's leg. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out if this is an AT-AT or AT-ACT or. You know, trivia question for you: what does AT-AT stand for?
All terrain.
Yeah, you're halfway there.
Active.
Nope.
Automated.
Nope.
Autonomous.
No.
Oh God, I'm running out of A's here.
Armored.
Armored. Oh, armored. That makes
All-terrain,
sense.
armored, and then what is the T word?
The T word. Oh God, we're gonna have to go with. Look, I can think of a couple of T words. So it's all-terrain armored
Transport. All-terrain
transport.
armored transport.
Look, that's the easy answer. I was like, I thought there were gonna be some Star Wars. Oh God, I got all the way to the end of that one.
Yeah, but these were named back in like the late 70s before they got super weird with some of their like names. But then you also have the AT-ACT, which is the all-terrain armored cargo transport from Rogue One.
I'm sorry, embarrassing him. I saw this right in front of the whole audience here.
Yeah, I'm really not sure what you're supposed to be doing. Obviously climbing this thing, but I don't really know the pattern or the path or what is the ultimate objective here. I wasn't exactly paying attention.
I gotta get to Truffles.
Truffles, like in that Nicolas Cage movie.
Yeah, it's exactly like that. Have you seen the new Nicolas Cage movie, Prisoners of Ghostland?
No.
Neither have I, but it's been on my radar of weird Nick Cage movies. He has a range this year of really good stuff with Pig, and
I
then
think you're
just
supposed
some
to climb
pretty
up, yeah, and hop over.
pretty bad stuff. Oh, look at me!
I still
God.
want to watch
Hitting laser
Jiu-Jitsu.
blast. Jiu-Jitsu. Which one was that? Was Nick Cage in that one?
Yeah, it's basically I'm gonna find it and read you like the like Rotten Tomatoes description, because I've learned Rotten Tomatoes has the best of like what the movie actually is about.
Interesting. IMDb's have been really bad.
Yeah, IMDb will like kind of give you a somewhat of an explanation, but
Let's climb to the top.
Thanks, Kyle. I needed it for a second, actually. I was getting disoriented on these 3D games, you know? This is not Mario.
okay, here's what Rotten Tomatoes describes. Every 6 years, an ancient order of jiu-jitsu fighters. Is this the one with Nicolas Cage? Yep, okay, this is the one with Nicolas Cage. Every 6 years, an ancient order of jiu-jitsu fighters joins forces to battle a vicious race of alien invaders. But when a celebrated war hero goes down in defeat, the fate of the planet and mankind hangs in the balance.
I do remember that trailer. Now that you mention he's fighting aliens with jiu-jitsu, it was exactly how you described it, Joe.
Your turn to report fatality.
Definitely gotta be a watch.
You also have Frank Grillo in there and Rick Yoon. You may not know Rick Yoon by name, but he was in the movie Die Another Day as the character with diamonds in his face.
Wow, okay, so we got an all-star cast.
Frank Grillo is one of those guys that should be like an A-list action star, but for whatever reason, he sees a direct-to-video movie and he's like, "That's what I gotta spend my time on."
Got how to counter in this game.
I need one. BD1, there.
Fucking scout troopers.
Help.
Stop him from recovering. Okay, I'm done.
I like the other stormtroopers just sitting there watching like it's just a typical Saturday afternoon.
And he's like, got another Jedi. I get these so much. There's always some fallen Jedi.
Please stay down.
Got wrecked by those guys. I'm not. Gotta get used to this double bladed lightsaber. It's a different approach.
Reading a new ship on scanner.
What controller are you using?
I'm on my Xbox, so I won't controller.
Looking. Badly damaged. We're at 70% integrity and falling. That should still be enough to stop out these insurgents.
I believe it actually worked.
Oh yeah, let's ride this thing.
Report. What's
Oh
happening?
yeah, I remember this
Violation
part.
of Imperial
Can you shut that guy up?
207. Stand down or we won't.
Boring conversation anyway.
God damn it, Tristan.
Do this.
Fucking nerd out here quoting Star Wars.
That's the blasters.
Oh yeah, this is throwing me off. I got my controller.
You said it.
I don't want to incriminate myself, but I do play with inverted controls,
I don't know what that
which
means.
makes these vehicle control games kind of difficult. There we go.
Move forward.
I have it inverted so that on my right stick, when I turn it left, it moves the thing right, and when I turn it up, it moves the thing down, and vice versa. So like everything is backwards with my analogs, technically. And for some reason, all of the people who play with normal settings get so defensive about it. Oh look, it's Saw Gerrera.
Who are you?
Someone who just brought Nada to the table. Who are you?
Someone making the Empire angry. We're advancing on an imp landing pad up ahead. With my fire support.
Copy that. Let's make him
Oh, Saw just hanging around, you know. He's like,
hanging
just another
out.
day.
Just another day at the office for a war criminal.
Saw Gerrera, underrated character in Star Wars.
Yeah.
Oh, let's kill these guys.
Yeah, he had like a quick run of like Forrest Whitaker as Saw Gerrera, just between he shows up in Rogue One, and then obviously he's in a couple episodes of Rebels, and he's in this, and then he's just out.
Yeah,
I mean,
let's make
he'll
Saw
probably
Gerrera
appear in
happen.
Andor, maybe. I think that's.
I'd be surprised if he wasn't.
I gotta when I rewatch Rogue One, I'll see if it's like what Andor's like thoughts are on Saw Gerrera. If it feels like they've met before or know of each other, or if it's like Saw Gerrera, who's that?
Yeah, it'll be. I'm really curious on that show. That's one that could really take off, or it could just be one that comes and goes and no one talks about it.
They're giving it 12 episodes, which is a lot. I mean, not like 12 episodes isn't a lot in the grand scheme, but when everything else seems to be getting 8 or 6, they're definitely like investing in it. And I think it's gonna be one of those things that surprises people, because I'm seeing a lot of people like, who cares about Andor? Like, we know how his story ends, blah blah blah. But I think it's more, if you think of it more as like a spy show, and it just happens to star one of the characters from Rogue One, and not so much like a Cassian Andor show, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it'll be an origin story to the rebellion. It'll be what Rebels kind of was in premise, but with the live action. Oh god, with the live action appeal. I'm getting wrecked by this guy. Let's get him.
Shoot him down.
Oh, we have rockets. I missed that cue.
BD1's putting in work.
I like Speedy One. You really carried me on this one, I'm not gonna lie. I missed the rockets. I was like, surely an ATSD has rockets. I've seen the movies.
It's headed for us.
Oh god, of course it is.
Hold on!
There we go.
Brace yourself, BD.
AT-ATs are just impractical.
I know, not a very reasonable use of material there.
Like, I'm pretty sure the troop transports from the Clone Wars era is literally the only Star Wars vehicle with wheels.
Yeah, I'm okay. You all right? No, you're
You don't
not.
need wheels when you can just have giant legs that walk very slowly and inefficiently.
Perfectly good walk.
Anyway, get some stuttering there.
Cal Kestis,
So Guerrero. What are you doing on Kashyyyk?
looking for somebody.
Thanks, Forrest.
What are you doing here?
My companions and I came to Kashyyyk to disrupt Imperial supply lines.
I believe this was the E3 demo of whatever year that was when they showed this game off. Immediately
Probably
convinced
been
me
like
to buy it.
2017, I think. Maybe 2018.
The name Tarkle.
It was right when they were trying to get Saw Gerrera to be a big name. You know, they were like, "Oh, remember, let's get some Rogue One cross-connective marketing here."
Freedom fighter, a symbol of the Wookiee resistance.
It's strange that of all the characters, they thought Saw Gerrera would be the one that people would really latch onto. They're like, "Oh, that's our ticket in." You know, we gotta
I
get
think it's
Saw.
more Forrest Whitaker was playing him, so you have this big A-list actor. Plus, he's tied directly to the Clone Wars. Makes sense.
This pad supports an Imperial refinery that runs on Wookiee slave labor. Intel suggests that some of the captives there are guerrilla fighters.
I should help them. One of them might know how to contact Tarkle.
It's possible.
Whoa, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. The Mantis works wonders. I mean, it's a great ship, excellent pilot, but it is not built for close support.
We'll stay here and monitor Imperial transmissions. With a bit of luck, we'll intercept any distress calls.
Appreciate it. My lieutenants and I will scout ahead to prepare the attack. Join us when you're ready.
I'm ready. Let's go save some Wookiees.
And Chief Tarful, like I've said before in our previous playthroughs, people might have missed it or forgot, is in Revenge of the Sith when Yoda's kind of talking to two Wookiees and addresses one of them as, and reveals that one of them is Chewbacca, the other one is Chief Tarful.
Your plan worked. And now you want to follow Saul?
What do you think is Saw's plan?
He's fighting a losing battle. I doubt freedom for the Wookiees is his only goal.
He seems trustworthy.
He might prove to be. But there's more going on here than we know.
Classic Saw. He's always playing the secondary games. You know, he's got his big plan.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind. Either of you heard the Parsons?
Rumors and cantinas, but not much to go on.
They call them radicals. Yeah, I heard the Empire's got bounties on their head.
Cantinas? What are those? Bounties?
Should I be worried about the bounties?
I doubt it. War zones are bad for business.
If the rumors are even true.
It's enough talk. Let's get to the action.
I think it's left on, or, well, I guess if you're inverted, right on the D-pad to get back to your double-bladed lightsaber, but that might, no, never mind. I don't know how to fix it.
Hey, look, we got something right here.
Little chest. What's your prediction? What I'm saying poncho.
We gotta go with the. Oh, I'm thinking BD1 skin. You know.
Okay.
Oh, you were right. You got that poncho.
And
Let's
no, I
check it
don't
out real
remember that
quick.
from my playthrough. I don't even.
We all know Joe has these chests memorized. Oh, I like that. Let's go with it.
Yep.
Kashyyyk themed. I'm going in.
I'm going in. I think you're kind of on the edge of the map here.
Let's check out a map. Let's see where we're going. Back up towards the ship. You got it.
We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship. Don't judge me for knowing that song. I only know it from the
It's okay.
commercials. Never been a big Little Einsteins fan, you know.
Yeah, I can imagine you're not just sitting around watching that. You know, your Little Einstein's podcast that I'm not invited on.
Yeah. Me and all my cool friends.
Yeah. You're like, sorry, real film fans watch Little Einsteins.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go. meditate in here real quick, get my thoughts together. You know, got to think about this Kashyyyk plan. Really, really meditate on the Force and my role in the galaxy.
Yeah.
Which is to say, I want to get my health back real quick.
Yeah, you haven't killed anything, so.
I have a skill point available, nearly a second one. I'll make a quick peek at the skill tree here. Anything cool and exciting out here? Let's get me some lightsaber moves. That's what I'm looking for. You know, I said I wanted some force moves, but I might go with this very practical. I regain more force when I kill an enemy, and I also get a bit when I hit a blocking enemy, which is nice. Because I'll need that in some of those intense battles where I really need a force move to break their block, you know, like the bigger kind of enemies. So I'm gonna go with that. And while we're here, I'm gonna Kashyyykify my lightsaber. You know, I think we gotta go real quick to the color here and just give us a Kashyyyk green. That's what I'm thinking. Gonna look nice in those trees. You know, get your screenshots ready. Probably doesn't look as nice on your end as it does on mine, but it looks nice on my end. I promise. There we go. Double-bladed lightsaber.
Anything goes wrong with this plan, we're finished.
Oh, it's gone in the Gonk droid, a classic. You can't make anything Star Wars and not have a Gonk droid in there.
Yeah. Do you know the purpose of the gonk droid?
I believe it is to Gonk.
It's
You gonk the nose, you know?
basically
You
a
just...
battery type deal.
That makes sense. I was thinking it was like Aruba, you know, like a trash removal type thing. That's my theory.
That's more exciting, somehow.
I was like, George Lucas ahead of the times, you know, he knew how to do the Rubas before we got to the Roombas. Okay, I can't open those scan doors yet, so I gotta go over here.
Well, to be at the other end of this trench.
Cool. I'm liking the look of this. I had a somewhat unique experience today, Joe, a movie-related experience.
Oh yeah, what was that?
AMC for the month of October is doing these surprise screenings where you pay $5 and it's a horror movie, but you don't know what it is until you get to the theater. You pay your $5, you sit there, you watch your trailers, and then the movie starts. You don't know what it's going to be until it essentially begins. And I went today and I watched it and looked up the runtime and I was like, oh, an hour and 46 minutes. I wonder what it could be. It could be this, it could be that. And it turns out it was the 2018 Halloween, a movie it just came out a couple of years ago. So not exactly a deep cut. You know, I was like, oh, is it going to be The Thing? Is it going to be the original Halloween? You know, something I haven't seen in theaters before. But no, it was just the 2018 Halloween. Either way,
how did you feel when it started?
It started and I was like, oh, Halloween credits. It's Halloween. That's awesome. It's going to be the 1974 version of Halloween.
Yeah.
But it was not that. It was the Halloween version that I just saw. Me and my dad had ironically just talked at dinner that night before about how much we weren't a fan of that Halloween movie. And it turned out to be the movie that we were about to watch. So I was like, hey, it's an excuse to rewatch it. It's one that I kind of thought I should rewatch because I'm kind of in a lower opinion than most people are, it seems, of it.
Yeah, it's a
But
phenomenal
I watched it.
film. Great film.
Yeah, are you a big fan of it, Joe? The 2018 one?
Yeah, I like it a lot. My boss and I argue about that movie every once in a while, and by every once in a while I mean like once a day because we have nothing else to do. Because he thinks the scene where the doctor puts Michael Myers' mask on his face like ruins the movie for him, and I'm like, I don't care.
I'm not a big fan of it. I think there's quite a lot of wasted time. I think a lot of wasted characters too. Like I feel like I don't know, so many of the characters exist just to be killed off by the end of the scene, and I'm like,
What's wrong with
sure,
that?
that's cool
It's
for like
the Halloween.
slashers, but like Halloween was not like that. Not the original Halloween. There's like not that many death scenes. You know, like it's more about the tension and building up the slow build, and there was not much of a slow build in this one. I don't think I'm supposed to go there yet, so I'm gonna go over here. But I am looking forward to the next one. It looks kind of cheesy, which I could be into.
I think there's
And
have you gone this way?
it looks like I have.
Maybe that's where you came from. We're going on a ship in a... God damn it, now I got goddamn little Einsteins.
It's a unique choice, Joe. I wasn't expecting you to be the little Einstein's fan of the group.
You know, everyone has to have their thing.
Okay, I'm putting the pieces together now. I know I could get to that thing for like a force echo, but I'm not sure how to get there.
Don't you just gotta...
Oh, Jesus. What the Where the hell did you come from?
Satan's anus.
Apparently. Oh, it's a good dodge there, Spider. Yeah, I'm better than him. Look at that. Definitely helped, but I got the double-bladed lightsaber though.
Can't you move this thing over, right?
Yeah, I can move this thing over.
And climb up that, and then zip over across. Cause didn't you just get the thing where you can now zip uphill?
Oh, you're right. Okay. I can zip uphill now. I was too busy. I gotta do something to do it. There's a button to push.
You still back there? Can we help here, BD1?
Oops, that's not what I meant to do at all. Oh boy. Okay. Droid interact.
How are you feeling, BD1?
That's something I had to push to get this thing to go. Apparently, because I'm jumping on this thing and it's not doing much for me. Let's see here. This is I'm clearly a professional gamer, to be honest. This is going to be the most...
Hey, you know, I'm definitely not watching a walkthrough right now.
It's got to be... I mean, it's definitely how to do it. I just can't...
Yeah.
I just don't know how to activate that move that I just got.
If I remember right, he just like did it automatically.
That would make sense.
Need some help here.
I apologize.
It's alright, viewers. You know, we're figuring this out. You know, I'm just watching a walkthrough right now of a guy that also probably really doesn't know what he's doing. Watch the guy get attacked by the spider right now. How's it going over there for you?
It's going. You know, I'm climbing in circles. I know.
Don't fall behind, BD1.
I think I've got this. I think I have to do this here.
Okay, so yeah, I think you do go back out. Go back through the tunnel, because that's what this guy's doing. Yeah, you go back out.
Need some help here.
Yeah, I got it.
Go back out right here.
Very helpful.
Yeah. Yeah, the whole reason you went in that room was to get that power, basically. Of the you don't zip up. That's not what you got. You got the overcharge thing to like.
Oh, I was like,
systems.
Now I see. We don't have a zip up move.
You will get that eventually, I think. If you don't have it already, but clearly you don't. And then that's like the wall running surface. So.
That much I got.
Just trying to be helpful, little Padawan.
Thank you, thank you.
Killing innocent life. The Jedi
Yep.
way.
That's how you do it. They explode, that means they're bad.
Thought you were gonna miss that.
There we go. Climb it up there, Cal. Upper body strength. You really got this.
Imperial Sap Refinery lies dead ahead.
What does the Empire want with tree sap?
Nothing good. They refine the sap into a powerful compound, and they're rushing to expand production.
How you feel about the story so far?
We have to stop.
I'm into it. I like the idea that he's going between. I like this the premise essentially of going between these Jedi temples, and I like the ancient civilization too. The Zepho is kind of an interesting thing that he's on this like secondary trail too. Like he's following the Jedi Master who uncovered this ancient civilization. So you have like this element of history too that I think is pivotal to Star Wars. That like there's this long-running history and future to the universe. I'm liking it.
You hear that? Said he needs my help. Come on, buddy.
They haven't done a ton to get me like I like the character dynamic to them, but I don't necessarily feel invested in their individual stories yet necessarily. I like that they all have these histories, and I imagine we're gonna get more into them as we go along.
Yeah.
But as of right now, yeah, I like the dynamic of the characters, even if I'm not super into their stories yet. Brutal. You hate to see it, you know. Empire coming in, just destroying this planet.
Hey, the Empire's just trying to spread peace and justice throughout the galaxy, man. Don't be.
You're right. I'm sorry. Go with a couple easy ones right now. Give us some extra force.
Using like a little extra force.
Let's go. Fight some stormtroopers. Never not a good day for that.
Yoda would not approve.
Turned on. Are they running some intruder above us?
Oops. That was not a productive landing.
The no look behind the back deflection of the blaster bolt to the
Doesn't get more
Stormtrooper was pretty
badass.
nice.
Yep. I always manage to make me feel so cool when I kill these guys. You know?
My favorite move I did when I was playing this game was if a lightsaber, or if a stormtrooper threw a grenade, was to use the force to pick them up and throw them on top of their own grenade as it exploded.
That's good.
We'll be right behind you.
Oh boy.
Someone get him.
Got him. It's almost. Come and get me.
He's hit.
Yeah. Just have to aim better, dude.
We're all doomed. They can't all be dead, can they?
They're all dead. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna go get this Force Echo right here.
Oh, you got your
think I can
mouse
do
on
it.
like the like
Oh, do
corner
I?
of the screen. Like, yeah, there you go. Oh nope, it was off. Now it's back on. There we go. It's gone now.
Okay, now. I made it. There we go. Oh, it's one of these things. I thought it was gonna be a Force Echo, but I'll take it.
Why are you going back?
Because there's only one way to go.
Oh.
Yeah, you grab the collectible thing, and then that was it. And then I think the actual way to go is up here. Oh, hey guys.
Look out! It's our job to trail you. You want to handle this?
I don't have much in terms of like a crowd control. I guess I can go like this.
We don't even have to try here. Are you gonna kill us all? Someone else get in here.
Good lord.
Gotcha.
Just slaughtering these dudes now.
Yeah, it's really fun when you become more powerful throughout the game, and then you come back to like places like Zepho, and you just cut through them without hardly taking any damage.
Uh-oh. A purge trooper. Oh. Yeah.
Purge Trooper from everyone's favorite Star Wars movie, The Purge.
We got them on the run. Keep pushing. Looks like you're blocked. I'll fix that. Never seen a trooper like that before. You gotta get these Wookiees out of lockup. Keep moving, Jedi. Vents open.
I think so. Where are we going? Oh, right here. Let's do it. Classic squeezing through a very, very tiny hole that is conveniently the exact length of Cal Kestis.
Hey, you know, the Force designed it.
I love it. I'm all here for it. It was,
Tight fit.
in 25 years, we get a book saying it was designed to be that way by Kel's grandfather's son or something.
His grandfather's son, so either his uncle or
Yeah.
his father.
You know, I narrowed it down. Oh. I keep trying to do cool jumping attacks and I just never do them. I'm not as cool as I could be. Oh god, this thing, these guys are... Gotta change up my approach for a second. Let's see. What do we got?
He can't beat all of us.
Need a stim.
Oh no. Now he looks mad. Reinforcements are on the way.
Yikes, these flamethrower guys threw me for a loop, Joe. There you go. Ran through my health on that one.
Thanks, BD1.
Alright, let's go this way. Alright, so I can't get through that door yet. I gotta do something here.
It's nice.
If you were to see it, what were you gonna say?
So it's nice that the Empire put all this like easy climbable rate stuff everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah, they're like, hold up, they gotta have it line up so that you can climb up this thing.
Oh, shortcut. That's why you wanted to move this thing. You had no idea that was there, did you? You just wanted to turn that cutter on.
If you were to see a Fallen Order sequel in a different era of Star Wars, would you want to, or within a Clone Wars timeline, but it would be a difficult setting to pull off because it's like a prominent Jedi era. You'd have to have them be really separated somehow.
I think one starring Luke would be cool. One like right after Return of the Jedi.
That would be really cool. Maybe Luke's on a similar hunt like this. He's trying to go out and find the Jedi temples to... Oh, spider's going through. Look at that.
Basically, Luke, rough idea just off the top of my head would be Luke, like within the year after Return of the Jedi, trying to, find old Jedi artifacts, learn about what the Jedi actually were. Meanwhile, he's basically being chased by the last of the Inquisitors, and he has to take out the Inquisitors. So it's kind of like a reverse of what his dad did, where his dad, had to... Anakin and / Vader went around and took out the last of the Jedi, where you have Luke going around taking out the last of the Inquisitors.
I like that. My theory for a Clone Wars one was like maybe a Jedi gets separated somehow and he's like lost on this planet. And rather than stormtroopers, you're fighting against like separatist droids who have occupied this planet. But it would be hard to also have like the scope because I feel like so much of this is you get to go planet to planet and kind of see the worlds. But I definitely would like if they're going to do a sequel to get them to not just do Cal Kestis 2 and maybe get us into a different setting.
I mean, I don't want to give spoilers, but once you finish the game, I think you kind of would almost prefer Cal Kestis 2, but I'll let you finish the game and then maybe you're like, nah, I'm
Yeah,
done
I'll
with
see.
Cal Kestis.
Of course, I can't judge it. I haven't finished the game yet, but I like the potential of getting it, getting across, getting this kind of a game in a different era.
You could also, it'd be a kind of interesting if you did like Fallen Order and took like that title in a different like meaning, and you did like Clone Wars era, but it's about someone who realized the Jedi way, like the Jedi have lost their way, and so they have left the Jedi Order, and they're trying to like more investigate the Separatists and figure out like what is this war actually about, because something seems off.
Yeah.
And your final showdown is with Palpatine / Sidious, who basically is like you figure it out. You're about to report back to you tell Yoda and Mace Windu like I figured something out, but I need to tell you in person because I feel like I'm being tracked. And then right when you're about to show up to the Jedi Temple, you're stopped by Palpatine.
We can do this. I promise.
That would be nice. That'd be heartbreaking too. You could really bring in the characters, and you could have like a maybe run into Anakin maybe at some point, and you have that fear knowing Anakin is in on this, whether he knows about it or not. He's part of the plan, you know. I think Star Wars is also prime for like a Telltale type game.
Yeah, I haven't ever played
Of course,
one. I know
that
they have
hurts
the
for
Batman
canon, but
one, and don't they have like the Batman one and like a Walking Dead one or something?
yeah, Walking Dead was a big one. They also had the Guardians of the Galaxy one that was pretty popular.
Oh, okay.
But Walking Dead kind of put them on the map as for what they are. Doors locked on the other side.
Well, that. Alright, yeah.
Oh, listening right here.
Yeah, there you go.
The Jedi will be here any minute. And our reinforcements in retreat. Good. Sir, the fewer distractions.
You see that too? Jedi incoming. Oh
Yep.
no.
Oh, I remember that. That shock trooper was a bitch. Or purge trooper. For me, anyways, was a bitch.
Let's take him out. Someone get a shot.
Yep. Yeah.
Closer, traitor.
There we go. Now it's just you and me.
You cannot defeat the Empire. I'll impale you. Running again. Suffer, Jedi.
Okay. Okay, there we go. There we go. I got this. Ooh, there we go. I do got this.
This needs power.
Alright. Let's power it up. Unlock the shortcut to something. And there's also a door behind me. And an elevator. Got a lot of options here. Let's try this way.
No guards.
Let's try the other way. I don't want to miss my collectibles. Or my shortcuts, those are always good to have. Easy ways back. Okay. two directions I can go here. Back this way. And through this door over here. Right here. Let's see where this goes. Some mysterious hallway to the unknown. I also have this whole room over here that has a bunch of doors. And a safe spot. So I'm feeling like this is the way to go. I'm right next to the goal, so I'm gonna go ahead and go this way for now.
Yeah.
There are also no guards, which sounds suspicious.
Hey, we're here to free you. Not alone.
Do they look better or worse than the Wookiees in Star Wars Rebels?
About the same.
Speaking of Andor, we've got our K2SO lookalike. Let's duel. Yeah.
I like how some droids you can cut in half with like without a second thought, but apparently this one is a big boss for some reason.
Yeah, this is like a real droid, you know, it's got thicker metal, you know. Yeah. Yeah.
Need a stem.
It's a main Morley line right there. Ah, to you? Saying you got me. Free the Wookiees.
Glad to help.
Who's ready to fight some imps? Alright, let's help these Wookiees get back in the fight. Great work, Jedi.
Look at that view. Okay, well I missed a whole last section of stuff. So I could continue towards the main objective, which seems like it's right here. Or I can go down this whole other corridor that goes somewhere else. I don't know, what are you thinking, Joe?
It's your playthrough, man.
You're supposed to be my guiding light here.
I don't know. Follow your instincts.
I'm gonna head over and see what I've got here. I don't have much health left, so it might be a quick trip.
Saw's up ahead. We must be close.
Oh, it was a quick trip.
Surrender, intruder.
We're pushing them back. Keep it up.
Not today, Jedi.
Oh god,
Okay, I'm done.
this is going rough.
Let's get you for that.
There we go. Taking them down. What do we got here, BD1? You can overcharge this thing. Oh, nice. I see what we got here. What are our options? Okay, right in the middle there. Okay, I see the conundrum.
81, over here.
What?
I need to get myself that away. Let's see if I can. Well, maybe we got a shortcut on our hands.
Hey, 81.
Another elevator ride. Classic Ball and Order moment. Where are we going? Way down there. Ooh, look, I found a. What do we got? A BD1 skin?
What do we find?
Ooh, a lightsaber sleeve. I'll take that. I like my lightsaber. Open from the other side. Okay. I see where we're at. I see. Alright, let's go back up again. Uh, here we go.
I've been just trying to figure out when a certain scene takes place in this game. It's not for a ways yet.
Interesting. I wonder what you got for me, Joe.
Nothing.
Okay, so that's not gonna. Oh, I can slow this thing down, can't I?
Yeah. And you can also wait in the middle, too.
Oh, I can wait in the middle. Thought it would throw me off.
Oh, maybe
Oh.
you can. My bad.
Alright, so I'm just gonna have to go to one side
Yeah.
and then the other or something?
Yeah. I thought you could wait in the middle because I thought there might be stuff on either side, but you also have like no health left either, so.
Yeah, it's gonna be a rough one. Okay, what do we got? I got one hit left. Let's go this way. I'm gonna find myself a safe spot. I see one shining out there somewhere, but I think there's something closer. I can feel it. Right down there, you see him?
Yeah.
Alright, so I can't get through that door yet. But I can go through this door. Let's see if I can make it, Joe. Think I got this? One hit from death? Uh. Let's try to take advantage right here. Go into the cave. Oh, what the heck? Scared me. Pulling off some John Stamos jump scares.
What's this?
John Scaremouse.
What do we got for us? We gotta jump.
That's the path to the Shadowlands? There has to be a way across. You're right. We can't search the whole forest. Better get back to Saw.
Dang.
Boo.
So close yet so far.
Story of my life.
I know the feeling, Joe. Just clinging yourself onto that one little sliver of health, you know? I don't even know if this goes anywhere. I just assumed it went somewhere cool. I don't think it does. It does lead to something, though. What? I'm back to the overgrown pass, giving us one last shot. I know at some point we do get a double jump, so I could come back here with my double jump, make it easier on myself. Nope. Truly going into the cave now. I got myself a force echo. Oh, life essence. I'll take that.
Sector 7. They call it the Shadowlands. It's crawling with hot stuff.
Alright, one step close to the end. Close call.
Wasn't sure you were gonna make it.
Give me some health essence here. Here we go. Why not? That sounds cool. Delay thrust. I have a cool stab move. I'll take that. Give me some lightsaber moves. Give me some force powers. That's what I'm here for. Live the Jedi life.
You are a goddamn Jedi, you know?
You are right.
It's not moving.
Let's fight these guys. Once again.
Maybe we should go take a look. You can't beat us.
Cheese that one. I'm proud of that move.
We'll fake the shield.
Oh, your mouse is on the screen again. There we go.
I can't see it for some reason on my end, so you gotta tell me when it's on there. Alright, let's get ourselves next.
That's a brawler droid processing unit. You
Oh, I
think
got an
anything?
upgrade. What do I got here, Joe?
you got? But you got some.
I got a slice.
Doing okay, BD1?
Oh, I can control droids now.
Still back there?
Alright. I got a little shortcut here as well. Little did I know I was a step away from a save point. Oops. The game gave me that one. Oh boy. I like they just swung through that guy.
Can't take that. You gotta kick their ass.
I got him. Ready? Are you calling the backup? Not on my watch. I'm a Jedi. You ask for help, I kill you.
That's not. I don't think that's the Jedi way.
That wasn't part of the code.
You were sick that day.
Help! Stim!
You can't win, traitor.
That was part of Yoda's lessons. He was like, and also if you ask questions, we kill you. So you better not ask any questions.
Yeah, Yoda wasn't. Yoda heard all the questions. He doesn't need any more.
All right. I'm gonna head back this way again. Back up this guy again. Yep, he's just kind of hanging. There you go. My eventual goal is this big old orange thing. Open up a shortcut. Very nice. Considering I spent so much time getting destroyed on Dathomir. I was not ready to have such an easy run here.
Yeah.
But I'm having a feeling we're going to be getting towards something. They said there was no guards. We just ran to an Inquisitor a little bit ago. Like,
Perch trooper. Wait, there was an Inquisitor, right? Earlier.
there was, but yeah, last mission I believe we ran into her. So what I'm trying to do here is get myself. Let me think.
I think you do go in there.
And it just brings me to an elevator that I can't get to anymore. It brings me to a locked door. So I gotta do something here.
Follow BD. Or don't. Yeah, see how he always.
Because BD, I can overcharge this thing.
Maybe not. I don't know. I still think you go down the elevator, but I could be wrong.
Come here, BD1.
The elevator doesn't go anywhere. It just goes to a locked door.
Well, There's the chest.
I already got it though.
Sorry, I haven't been. I'm gonna look it up, see.
BD1. What can you do, BD?
Alright, I've got that there. Okay, it's definitely not the elevator.
BD1.
So it's got to be somewhere over here.
That does the trick.
Oh. Well, that's
What'd you do?
so I need to get. I can jump on this thing and climb my way.
They've got reinforcements. Fall back to the prisons.
Oh,
And
and
don't
climb my
fall off.
way around. So what I need to do? Okay, I got this now. I got this, Joe. I just had to walk around in circles for like a few minutes.
Hey, that's what life is. Just one big walking around in circles for 80 years. And then you die. You always gotta look on
It's
the bright
pretty
side.
accurate.
Need some help here.
Yep. Here we go. I'm gonna run across this thing. I'm gonna jump on here. I'm not gonna fall off on any of these. I'm gonna slide on the boy. Run and jump. Thanks, PD1.
Well done.
Let's go. Who are we fighting next?
To the prisons. We need
Darth
to
Maul.
finish this.
Okay, that'd be a twist.
They've got reinforcements.
I see.
Go, go, go!
One bus, we're trapped.
Gotta get them out of there.
It is so satisfying to just run through these stormtroopers who were once a threat. Oops. Oh, knew that was coming.
Target feeling
It's alright. We're on a path now.
Hey, that's all anyone can ask for, is being on a path.
What have you been watching this month, Joe? Are you doing a horror movie month, or are you just watching normal stuff?
Watching Star Wars, man. That's what I'm doing.
That's all you got.
Yeah. Let's see where I'm at.
When you're doing a chronological rewatch, that's pretty much all you can watch.
Yeah, pretty much. What about you? What are you watching?
I gotta get my way through Midnight Mass. I have 2 episodes left now, but I'm liking that a lot. That's been a great one.
Yeah, I really liked it. Of the 330 pieces of media I have to watch for my chronological rewatch, I have finished 121.
Not bad.
Trying to finish before Book of Boba Fett.
Do you feel like you're gonna be on pace?
Yeah, I have it timed out to. I'm like 4 episodes of Clone Wars behind pace, which is nothing.
Yeah, you'll get through that when you get to the final season. You'll be like, I'm not stopping.
Cause like when Thanksgiving hits and like Christmas and stuff hit, I'm just gonna have a lot of free time basically to. Like I said, yeah, you know. So basically, how it just happened to work out is the week that I have to watch the original. Well, I don't have to watch it, but like the week I have the original trilogy lined up is like the week of Thanksgiving. So I'll have 2 days off. That'll make it really easy to binge watch all that. And
Yeah,
I can
that's nice.
do the original trilogy all in like those 4 days.
That's the way to do it. Because there's so much padding to the prequels with the shows that the original trilogy is an easy binge. Like there's nothing to stop and watch in between, you know.
Yeah, so the original trilogy, or so that week of Thanksgiving, I have to watch, let's see, 5 episodes of Rebels,
Ouch. Ooh, that hurt.
okay, I have to watch 5 episodes of Rebels, 8 episodes of Forces of
Security
Destiny.
dress giving me a problem.
Yeah, 8 episodes of Forces of Destiny, and those are all 5 minutes apiece, so that will be no time at all. And then I have to watch Rogue One plus the original trilogy. I could and I will have like 2 extra days off of work that week. So the problem that's going to come in is the next week is literally just The Mandalorian plus 2 episodes of Resistance. So that's why I want to be ahead of schedule, because I know that will take longer than a week to watch all of The Mandalorian plus 2 episodes of Resistance.
Yeah. It's a lot to get through, especially 2 episodes of Resistance, you know. That's going to take a lot of willpower.
Resistance is going to be a struggle. It's not bad, it's just not what I care about when it comes to Star Wars.
I still desperately want some sequel trilogy storytelling, though. I'd love another animated series in that time frame.
Yeah, for me, the animated series I want the most, besides Crimson Dawn, is give me a series. We've talked about it before. That first episode is Han and Leia dropping Ben off, and the final episode is Ben burning down the Jedi Temple. Or at least believing he burned down the Jedi Temple.
Is Grogu in that show?
No. Jason Syndulla might be.
Okay, I think I can finally get to this elevator and start this thing.
But I don't know what else I'd want. Like, what would you want for sequel era content?
I think there's a lot to explore about the rise of the First Order and how they kind of came to be. I know that's been explored in books and things, but in terms of live action,
Yeah.
undisputed canon kind of stuff, like there hasn't been a lot about that. So I think that's really an interesting thing to explore. Is like how did okay the Empire is destroyed? It seems like the good guys have control of things by the end of Return of the Jedi, but how did that kind of crumble?
Yeah.
It's been kind of touched on in Mandalorian, like it's kind of like a background element to the story. But I'd like to see that in the same way that the Clone Wars is kind of a way like how did the Republic fall? You know?
Yeah. I'd also want like more of like a political drama show. I don't know how you do it without Carrie Fisher, but
Yeah, you have to have a voice actor, so probably just do animated.
yeah.
But it doesn't seem like Star Wars animation is a particularly big hit for them so far, at least on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Bad Batch was good, but it wasn't the
It was definitely
center of
like we've
discourse.
talked before that it was not like a thing where you had to worry about being spoiled on Twitter. Like Mandalorian was that like when Book of Boba Fett starts, like Wednesday I'm just gonna wake up an hour early for work, go to bed an hour early, wake up an hour early, and just watch it before I go to work, so I can like use my phone at work without worrying about accidentally clicking on Twitter and seeing like a screenshot of Cad Bane or something.
Yeah. I'm really looking forward to whatever they got next for Star Wars shows, though, because Marvel has been the conversation, especially on Disney, for so long.
Yeah.
It'll be nice to give
Book
the
of
other
Boba
guys
Fett will
some
take
time.
over, I think. Especially coming off Hawkeye, which I think as far as people caring about will be the least cared about of the live action shows.
I agree. I think it's going to have its following, but it's not going to be the biggest thing ever.
No.
You know, it's not going to be like it's not going to be I wouldn't imagine a multiverse centric thing that's going to forward the plot in that way. You know,
Yeah.
although who knows?
Yeah, I'm just excited for November 12th. We should know like the order of release of the Star Wars shows, roughly when they're coming out. I assume they'll be
Yeah, I'm
like
looking
Book of
forward
Boba, like obviously Book of Boba Fett. They'll be like, yeah, that's coming December 29th. Here's the trailer. But I think we'll also get like, hey, spring 2022. Watch out for Kenobi. Summer 2022. Watch out for Andor. You know.
I definitely think that's the best bet.
And
They're
then
going to give us
fall-
release windows for stuff.
And then fall, watch out for Bad Batch, and then winter, 2022 or winter, spring, winter 2023, as in like January, not like December. Watch out for Mandalorian season 3, or it could be December, but
Said if I'm sure we get footage of Boba Fett, a trailer. I would imagine.
yeah.
Do you think we get anything? Or we get footage from Andor, or do we get footage from Ahsoka or Obi-Wan?
Or if the only way we don't get a trailer for Book of Boba Fett on November 12th is if we had already gotten one before then, right? If November 12th comes and we have not gotten a Book of Boba Fett trailer, we're definitely getting one because the show's like a month and a half out at that point. Makes sense.
If we get to November 12th and they don't show us one, I start to get concerned that they're not confident in the show.
Even if they think it's going to be garbage, we're getting a trailer November 12th. I'm also curious because D23 is the weekend after. So, I wonder...
Oh, good point.
I wonder... I mean, we're still getting one then, but I wonder, like, they'll want, I think, all of the focus for then to be Book of Boba Fett. So would not be surprised if we don't get, like, a sizzle reel of whatever the next show is at D23.
Yeah, I'm really curious to get. I think Obi-Wan's going to be such a big push. It's going to be a great way to see how they market it and what they make the marketing focused on. Like, is it very character centric? Is it going to be him saying meme lines? Like, what are we getting out of the show?
I think
I
you
no
have
idea.
to have a few. Like, I mean, number one, it's not 2 hours. It's going to be a total of what, like 5 hours if it's 6 episodes, 45 minutes apiece. And they haven't confirmed. It could be 20 episodes for all we know, but 6 seems to be what everyone's saying, so I'm just gonna roll with 6. Like, I'm sure, number one, someone in that episode's gonna say in one of the episodes is gonna say I've got a bad feeling about this. He's probably gonna say hello there at some point.
Someone will probably say General Kenobi. And he'll be like, that's a name I have not heard in a long time.
What's your theory on, what's your prediction on Kumail Nanjiani? Is he playing Kitster?
That's a good. You know what? I would have thought that he was gonna be like an alien costume kind of guy, like someone that you would maybe recognize the voice, but you would know it was him if you saw him. But you look at the Eternals trailer; he's bulked up. Like he could play a cool like Imperial soldier kind of guy, a nice Resistance fighter type of guy. I don't know. It'd be a nice surprise if he was actually like an action kind of guy in the show, because I would initially think, oh, he's a comic relief alien.
If the guy that played Kitster wasn't still involved in the Star Wars community, or like he was a kid then, but he's a guy now. You know what I'm saying? Like he was on the Star Wars show like a bunch of episodes, right? If he was like nowhere to be seen, I'd be more confident in Kumail playing Kitster. But the fact that he's still like around and involved in the community and like does stuff, I feel like it would be kind of weird if they replaced him as Kitster. Unless he has like a massive role in the show, which I also
Mark Davis, you've done decades of service to Star Wars, but we're recasting.
Yeah, I feel like if Kitster's in Kenobi, it's like a one episode, couple scene kind of a deal, and at that point, like, why wouldn't you just use the same guy that played him in Phantom Menace?
I have a wild prediction that we get an Ahmed Best cameo in Obi-Wan. I don't know if it's as Jar Jar Binks, but I think we could get him as like a bartender type of role. Like I think he's had a resurgence in Star Wars. You talk about like people. I'm getting wrecked by this mini book battle here.
Yeah, you're not
people who have kind of reclaimed their place among the fans. People don't love Jar Jar, but I think Ahmed Best is. People have softened on him.
I got another hot take prediction. I think we get a James Arnold Taylor cameo as well.
Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, so I gotta figure out the pacing of this. Because I gotta get rid of these guys before this guy comes through, or I'm gonna be pretty screwed.
BD1.
I got B1. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna give up on this one. But I think I'm learning.
Yeah, I could easily see a James Arnold Taylor and maybe even a Steven Stanton cameo. Steven Stanton's the ones that voiced him in Rebels.
And we do know he had some kind of cameo to someone important to him. So he mentioned some kind of cameo that will be to an actor. What was he did in some interview at some point mention a cameo that means a lot to him.
Or no, he worked
someone
with an
that he
actor.
got to work with. He worked with an actor he's always working with, something like that. Wasn't that it?
And I think I read somewhere if like people figured it out and it was kind of like a joke thing.
I think people were theorizing that there's some kind of dream sequence where he's interacts with himself.
But he worked with himself on Fargo.
Oh, you're right.
Because he played the twins.
He was great in that show. So good he ended his own marriage over.
Tim, now.
Alright, here comes that boy. Oh, we got a couple more of these guys still.
I missed the target. I hope reinforcements are
Okay, I found the article. I'm
on the
gonna
way.
Thanks for the help, droid. I got it this time. I'm feeling confident.
Quick, help!
And a good start. Alright, I got him. I got him.
All right. So, want me to read you part of the important parts of the article about what we're talking about as far as?
Give me a second.
All right.
I don't want to die out of this guy. I feel like I'm fighting a real ATST right now.
ATST, ATST. And also, when you beat him, it isn't over.
Oh, fuck off.
I'm pretty sure the guys come out of him. They're a lot easier to beat than that.
Oh my god, look at this thing. Like a dog stuck in the corner.
Sad and pathetic.
Oh, shit. Please move back.
Quick, help!
I'm almost there.
Kick his ass, you
Alright, shoot me those bombs, you can't hit me. Nice, there we go. One more guy down. What's next? I can beat anyone.
Darth Maul shows up.
Oh god, instant death. We gotta get a Fallen Order game that's where you play as Darth Maul trying to like reclaim yourself as a Sith, you know?
Everyone,
I think that could work.
these have been hard years. Lost couple,
In those years when Maul is trying to prove himself to Palpatine, maybe?
family,
Okay, but as someone who's watched the chronological order of Clone Wars,
dark times.
basically, I feel like Savage saving Maul to Palpatine kidnapping Maul is like 3 weeks.
Still burns.
You're right, it does play out pretty real time.
The Jedi are not yet lost. We
Maybe you could do it right
are
after he's
not
defeated.
yet
I
lost.
don't quite remember Maul's storyline post Clone Wars because this just kind of like ends at that, and then we see him again in Solo.
Yeah, there isn't much to know because it hasn't been like revealed yet.
It could be fun. Maybe we get the Crimson Dawn in that storyline, the Rise of Crimson Dawn.
I'd love Crimson Dawn storyline in a video game. That'd be
Nearby
cool.
is Thunder Kashyyyk. These stories are playing out all over the galaxy. My partisans could use a Jedi on our side.
I'd want it more Grand Theft Auto style, where you jump from character to character though, instead of playing like as Maul.
Not yet.
The offer stands. Keep it in mind.
Alright, so
Like I'd want to be like someone from Mandalorian. You got to do some Mandalorian shit, and then you're someone from you're a Hutt or whatever.
Boba Fett.
Sorry, I'm not quite fluent.
Choice says he'll do whatever he can to find Tarple and vouch for you.
Do you think he's still alive?
Have faith, Cal.
Oh look, it's like
Be
a
in touch with your ship. For the cause.
thanks. That was cool.
Been
Nothing like fighting along with Saw
Have you learned
Gerrera.
anything from war?
Nothing unites people like tragedy. Everything the Empire takes from us only makes us stronger. Each injustice spurs others to join our cause. If we stand together, we can win.
Just like today. Thank you. I'm glad we could help the Wookiees.
Freeing the oppressed, that's where the passion to keep fighting comes from. Every death, every dead end creates a fighter who isn't afraid to lose. Enough of them, and we'll take the day.
Nice. Good pep talk. Alright. My next goal, Joe, is to head all the way back to the Mantis and move out to the next planet.
Alright.
But I might take a second here.
Alright, want me to read you that article?
Go ahead and read me that article.
Fuck.
Nice job.
Ewan McGregor has teased the appearance of a special actor in the forthcoming Star Wars spin-off Obi-Wan Kenobi. In the series, which is currently filming, McGregor will reprise the role, blah blah blah, blah blah blah.
No,
Speaking on Jimmy Kimmel Live, the Trainspotting actor said that he had been filming blah blah. Ewan McGregor said, "I got to play a very special scene on May 4th with someone very special in my life, and that's all I can tell you about it," teased McGregor. But it was great fun. Asked by Kimmel whether the scene featured someone that he appeared on camera with before, McGregor replied, "No, I don't think so." And then Kimmel asked, "Is this special person related to you in some way?" And McGregor says, "No, not necessarily."
I've been monitoring Imperial communications, and I picked up.
That was curious because I thought, oh, it's probably his uncle who has this flute connection to Star Wars.
Oh, the guy that plays Wedge.
Yeah.
You think Saw and the others will be
But when he said not necessarily related,
always looking on the bright side, huh?
it did make me think, oh, maybe not then, because
Thanks.
of course he didn't say necessarily, so he could just be like, well, he is. But
I remember my theory when that article came out is it's some kind of force connection where they did something, and it's basically Alec Guinness, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
oh wow, that'd be interesting. Because I do think there's going to be a good amount of force visions. I think that's something that they're interested
So it's
in.
like someone who's very special and important to him because he's the original, and someone who he's not necessarily related to. But they're related in the fact that they've both played Obi-Wan, and they're both Obi-Wan. So that was my prediction. But I could also see it being like Mary Elizabeth Winstead. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, so my girlfriend is in the show in a cameo role.
Of course, they did work together in Fargo, which was the whole impetus of the thing.
Oh, but so they were in Fargo, so that kind of rules her out. But
Yeah.
because it said someone he wasn't on screen with.
Hey, BD.
Yeah, their meeting in Fargo is kind of the spark of their relationship.
And then they were also
Despite
in
his marriage at the
Birds
time.
of Prey together.
Yep. Let's just go back to the Mantis. One of these days, I'll just have to do a stream where I run through all the planets and grab the chests. Man, I wish I had a gonk dread. I like that my teammates just like hang out here and wait for me to do everything.
Hey, Seer.
Cal, good to see you back in one piece. Mari Kosan contacted us. We know you couldn't find Tarful.
I love risking our lives for nothing. It's fantastic.
It wasn't for nothing. Mari and Choisic will come through.
I like your optimism. Could all use a little of that now and then.
Hey, I'm a positive guy too.
I like this
I'm
Wookiee's
positive
helmet.
that if I die, I'll be very upset.
You did good, Cal. We might not have found Tarful yet. You saved lives today. Don't forget that.
Thanks.
Just let me know when you want to go.
BD1, keep an eye on Cal for us.
Can I talk to these Wookiees? No.